Hello everybody, Ninjazz here and welcome to Monster Hunter World. And if you're watching this video, that means I've finally successfully recorded the darn thing. This is like the 5th try right now of recording this series and I haven't had a whole lot of luck. Just something's happened every single time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all of that, we're gonna be you're gonna be watching this one, and yeah, that's that. So I tend to be a bit long-winded and chat a lot at the beginning of these videos, and we're not gonna do that this time. We're actually gonna just jump right on in, and we're gonna start a new game with a new character. Now there's gonna be a bunch of cutscenes at the beginning of this, and I'm going to skip probably just about all of them to avoid things like, you know, copyright strikes and all that kind of nasty, disgusting stuff. So we're going to try to avoid that. So we may end up cutting out here and there. I would not want to be sitting across the table from this guy, especially after he does that. There's more meat there than people. And I feel bad for this poor lady. She's just super engaged in her book. Look at her. She's just loving that book. And then here comes kind of douchebaggy drunk guy. Just shoves her aside. With a really, like, what kind of haircut is that? Also, if you hear any weird thumping in the background, that's probably my cat. Always when I start recording something, he runs around, crashes into just about anything he can find in the room to crash into, and make about as much noise as humanly possible without directly meowing at me. Hey you, tell us your name! We don't even know what gender you are yet. Haha. Like seriously, what is with that complexion? Why? I'm not the only one that sees that and goes like, why does she have green skin, right? Like brown, but there's a lot of like green in there too. I don't know. Alright, well, we are going to be making a female character this time. We're going to go with my traditional game character that I like to go with, Pio. And this could take a while. There's a lot of customization stuff to do in here. So we're going to do the magic thing here and save all of that trouble from being shown in the video. And I'm just going to snap my fingers like that and show you the final reveal. And here it is, my new character, the butt-kicking grandma. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, what a disaster. Oh, okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. No, I can't even look at this with a straight face. So we're gonna switch to something a little more, something more like this. So say hello to Pio, who's going to be my character. Traditionally, I do play as a character named Pio in a lot of the MMOs that I play, and she is typically a redhead with bright green eyes and fairly normal complexion, some freckles, and so on and so forth. So this is going to be my character. And I'm glad that you didn't have to sit through that because I spent probably a good like 30 to 40 minutes just making this character. So we're going to go ahead and put in her name like so. And then comes the next part where we need to make up our character for our Palico. That's right, that's the name, Palico. And this is your little cat buddy who will join you. Now, of course, given my cohort here in real life, I'm gonna have to go with a particular color scheme on this one. So there we are. After all of that work, we have our lovely Pio and her sidekick cat. I mean, sidekick Palico, Tippin. I gotta stop calling his name though, because my actual cat keeps looking at me funny and he's like, "What do you want?" So yeah, we're gonna start the game here. Again, apologies, because I will probably be skipping over a lot of the cutscenes for the game, or at least the straight up video cutscenes, because, well, you know, flags and all that kind of stuff. Yeah! Cats that drink beer. And here comes stereotypical, slightly nerdy girl who eats way more than physically possible. AKA your partner. That's her. Oh, the palicos are so cute. I love the palicos. Okay. As usual with Monster Hunter games like this, the facial expressions and gestures are way over exaggerated and look a little bit strange. I guess that's supposed to be part of the charm. Ba-boom. Like, just straight up. This part really gets me. It just doesn't make much sense. This part gets me too. No, my Palico! All that time in the character design menu just to have him disappear within like a minute. Somebody explain to me why that thing is not just in flames right now. I don't know, but oh, there we go. I can run now. Oh, that's okay. This seems like a bit of a health risk. They tell you how to climb. They don't tell you can just hit the A button and I think it's the A button. Yeah, A button. Throw your grappling hook up and climb faster. We have to do something. Our wooden boat is somehow lava-proof. And manages to get picked up by mountains. And then basically just chucked back into the ocean and not a scratch on it. You know, I'm not much for boats and going out on the ocean, but if I did, I want a boat like that, because that thing is gotta be indestructible, right? So yes, you can tap the A button here. Can't let nerdy girl go faster than me on the climb. Don't tell me to hurry, lady. You're the one that's behind me. I love how she apparently knows exactly where to go. Oh my gosh, we're on one of the elder dragons. Whee! Amazing that I didn't just like shoot into the thing. Oh, hi. Nobody worry, it's just a thing that's supposedly a dragon slash walking mountain. It has a conveniently sized rock wall back for people to climb on. I took that poor thing long enough to realize. Wait, what the heck? There's stuff on my feet. So notice she's got a grappling hook and everything too. She sure doesn't seem to use it. How convenient, there's a camp right here. How convenient, there's a map inside of the tent. So, I mean, what if this is like somebody's campground and we are just like jacking their stuff? I mean, that's pretty inconsiderate of us. How convenient, it has an interactive display and GPS. I think we should find our way to the base. Yeah, you're great. You are a survival expert, lady. Clearly. Let's go to the base where all of the supplies and the people are. Brilliant. Ancient forest. It's hard to call it an ancient forest if it's mostly consisting of one giant tree. Oh look, the giant boat is possibly our headquarters. Go figure. Alright. Now this actually is... I've done this thing, this intro part, so many times now. It's pretty long, so pardon me if I'm a bit sarcastic about this whole thing. The most painful part of all of this is waiting for this girl to get up off her sorry butt and actually move. And that dinosaur's tail clipping through the trees is interesting too. Come on, girl. Look, we can... Yes, they're very nice, and I will be eating a lot of them in the near future. Look, lady, it's that way. We can just... If we just went that way, we would get there. You don't have to look through your goggles at everything. Just it's over there. You can kind of still see it. La la la. What a weird, convenient plant that heals us. You found the way back to base. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure this is the way back to base? It is kind of going in the opposite direction. Ah yes, the scout flies, the convenient highlighting objects. I do still like the way that they actually kind of incorporate stuff like that into the game lore. My hair is maybe a little bit too red. Okay, it took way too long for her to notice that thing. Hey guys, look at the weird human things. What, really? Oh, dude, totally. You're totally right. There's weird human things here. Yep. Hide. A button. Yep. Clearly hiding is going to be really effective. They're literally running into me and pushing me out of the bushes. Y'all need glasses. Seriously. I don't know how I pick up a footprint and stick it in my pocket, but okay. So you do not get to choose anything about your body shape when you make your character up. You're stuck with whatever you got. Hey, look out for that giant Jagras, by the way. It's gonna... Oh. The one with the dreadlocks. Deus Ex. The big sword guy. Get to the gate! Run! Run to the gate! Should I really be chasing... I mean, I'm actually kind of chasing after the monster at this point. You guys are running to the gate. I could probably turn around and run the other way and I'd be fine. What are you waiting for? Get over here. I might be waiting for the giant monsters to get out of the way. Just a thought. I know where to go. It's a matter of getting there. And I just got a mouthful of dirt. The tour is a bit long-winded. We're the last to arrive, yeah. About that. I will just strut in like we own the place. They actually just said like, "Ah, you're okay, huh?" Not like, "You were alive." Guy looks like he's completely hapless. I hope we find out later on in the game that he's like actually really cool. Guy's facial expressions. Somebody needs to meme that. Just like that guy's face. This is our trade yard. The name says it all. Ugh. Ah, good. The most important two people in the entire world are here, finally. We couldn't really do this game without you guys. Left stick, move. Yes, in case you've forgotten in the past, like, 10 minutes how to move, here's a review. You can push the stick to move again, you know, just like you've been doing this entire time. No, I want to go my own way. What if I do just kind of dilly-dally around here? They just stop and wait there? Psh. What if I decide to take the shortcut? They won't let me. And it automatically slows me to a walk when I'm in the area with these guys. Can I push her? We are one. This is how you make the most out of a very boring part of the game. Here's your smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot. Can I go in? She's asking, and it's like, she's already running in. It's toasty. Of course it's toasty in there. There's a giant fire the size of a flippin' house. Alright, let's leave her alone. She can go toast marshmallows or something, and let's go move on with the tour. Oh, right, I forgot. She's the food girl, which means pretty much any time you encounter her, she's eating somehow. Or cooking. She might be cooking. And there is the cafe thing. I love the cat ornaments on everything. It's great. Oh, this just gets you in the heart every time. Oh, right there. Just... right there. That's when you see him charging back towards you. I don't get, though, why he runs to the assistant. For, like, shouldn't he be charging and jumping up on me? Not the assistant? Like, he barely has even met her. But we're like partners. What? Also, on the right side there, I love the chef cat. He does almost no work whatsoever except for put the tiny little finishing details on the cooking and stuff. You'll see that later. I'll show you. But he's like super macho and just love him. And his voice is hilarious. He's just like, rawr. Meow. Alright, so we followed a elder dragon across the boat, or across the ocean, and somehow it ended up underneath us and not destroying our ship in the process, but whatever. And somehow or other, we became the representatives of the 5th Fleet. I guess that's what happens when you fall off the boat. And that's all we're saying. Okay. You'll be seeing a lot of these guys over the course of the game. Big macho sword guy there. He'll help you with the first couple of missions. And, well, throughout the course of the game, really, you'll bump into him a lot. That guy in the background, I don't know if he's like from other Monster Hunter games or something, but he just shows up kind of conveniently at parts where they need somebody to fight, and he stays pretty quiet the rest of the time. It's kind of funny. Bro. My favorite people in this game are over there together. Blacksmith guy and Chef Cat. Or Palico, whatever. Yep, great strategy meeting. Fantastic. There's your box full of equipment in your quarters. I'll show you how to get there. Yep, thanks, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and head on in instead of waiting for you to get... You're already in my room. And you look like you're already bored of waiting for me. Like, what? It was like 5 steps from the place where we had the meeting. Ah, what gives? And my Palico is over here making a figure out of what I have to assume is kitty litter. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, so here we go. We get to pick out our weapon. Now, like I said, this is like the 5th time that I've recorded this video. Or tried to record this video. And I've pretty much used a different weapon every single time that I've recorded. So we're gonna try something a little more basic this time. I am thinking of probably going with the matched slicers, just for the sheer fun. But yeah, we're gonna take our dual swords because I just feel like playing straight up DPS this time around, especially after last time I tried doing the proto axe commission thing, shield thing. And that was just hard. We don't need no training. Training is actually really good to do. I highly recommend doing it if you're trying out a new weapon. Okay, we're good. Later, dude. And he's already out of here. I don't get it. Do you have a twin brother? Okay, I'm not gonna wait for him to come explain all this to me. We're gonna go straight up here. And we're going to go talk to this lovely lady over here. Hello. Sisterly. She must be a handler. She's got the weird, like, crazy goggles. What is she putting in there? Fish? Everybody walks with their own little pace. See the kitty cats at work here? Oh. His tail's on fire. Okay, well, let's go talk to the Meowskiller chef. Whatever Max gains. So, if you've not played this before, one of the integral parts of the whole game is to eat before you go out. You can do so and you'll get buffs, and they will last you until you die or until you finish the mission. Let's see, health and stamina up. Chef's choice, yeah. Best part, watching these guys go to work. And the chef back there does nothing but the finishing touch every time. I love it. I love that part so much. And it never gets old. I've seen that animation so many times. It doesn't get old. There are different versions of it too as well, so. Anyway, so yeah, there is the canteen. Here is our handler who is permanently up here eating and looking through books. It's amazing she's not like super fat. There is a steak that clearly came off of some sort of giant dinosaur. Holy cow. And I love the oven. I don't quite understand why there's all those fires up there. I guess there's just a bunch of miniature ovens there or something. And this guy's got the giant soup pot. Looks like it's some sort of curry or something. Anyway,